Hello student, good afternoon. I will teach you new topic host parasite adjustment during an infection. Host parasite adjustment during an infection. At the time of infection attack on the host, at that time both the host and parasites how to adjust to each other, and changes in the parasite due to residence in the host. Since parasites are living organisms, they also are probably capable of building up active resistance against the attack of the host. It is obviously difficult to demonstrate such as parasite immunity. Although fastness among the protozoa may be due to such a phenomenon, whether changes in virulence may occur in the strains of parasites while residence in a host is still an open question. Host parasite adjustment during an infection. Main topic in this carriers. The continued increase in numbers of parasites due to reproduction or reinfestation without check would obviously result in the death of the host. As stated above, parasites do not destroy their host in most cases. Frequently in protozoan infections, the host by means of acquired resistance is able to destroy most but not all the parasites, and hence to bring about what is known as the carrier conditions. Such carrier is a host in which parasites live and by which they are disseminated, but which exhibits no visible symptoms of infection. Carriers may be divided into two types: contact carriers, who are parasitized but have never exhibit symptoms. Means some hosts are lot of infection in the body of that host, but not any symptoms to see on the physically. And convalescent carriers who have recovered from a parasitic disease but are still infected. Certain species of host are almost universally infected in nature by certain species of parasites, and a parasitized conditions might almost be considered to normal state of such a species. Carriers are frequently spoken of as reservoirs, since they are storehouses. For the parasites that are responsible for the spread of the infection to new host. Certain parasites are infective both to man and to lower animals, and one or both kinds of host may serve as reservoirs. Latency. Parasites are said to be latent when they are present in a host but do not make themselves manifest. The infected host may show no symptoms or may have recovered from symptoms and still harbors parasites. In either case, the condition is known as latency. Certain changes in host or parasite may bring on symptoms in a host that had never previously exhibits evidence of infection. Such a case might be considered only an extended incubation period. Relapse. When a host that had previously shown symptoms but had apparently recovered again exhibits symptoms following a period of latency, the condition is known as a relapse. Relapses are of frequent occurrence in many parasitic diseases. They must be due to some changes in the relation between the host and parasite, but just what changes are responsible for the increase in the number of parasites and the reappearance of symptoms is known in very few cases. Escape of parasite from the host. Parasites obviously must escape from the host in which they are produced in order to bring about the infection of new host and thus prevent the race from the dying out. The different types of parasites follow different routes in escaping from their host. Many of them attack parts of the host from which natural channels leads to the outside. For example, intestinal parasite pass out with the feces. Other species are extracted from a host by blood-sucking vectors. This is the host-parasite adjustment during an infection. Host-parasite adjustment during the infection and escape of parasite from the host. Okay, thank you.